Hello, everyone. My name is Jaybird, and welcome back to Seduce Me, the Otome. Without any further ado, let's get right back to where I left off last time. Yay. We had the entire day to work. The party was tonight, and we had to do all we could to make everything right. We sat down and talked about what needed to happen before the party started that night. Each guy had been assigned a different part of the party to do, and right after lunch, we began to work. Since everything was taken care of by at least one incubus, James told me I could assist one of them. The question was, who? I'm gonna save it right here, just in case. Ah, I knew it! Mm, fuck. God damn it, I don't know. I don't know which one of these guys I like, cause Matthew's okay. Eric is yeah. Sam reminds me of Kiyosoma so much. James, he's okay, and Damien, just why? All the hard decisions have to be right now. God damn it. Well, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do eeny, meeny, miny, mo until I'm satisfied. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a... Wait. Okay. I do eeny, meeny, miny, mo, but different. I change every syllable. I point to different character. Okay, I'll just do it easy, better. Okay. Eeny, meeny, ni, me, my, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are it. No! Okay. Eeny, meeny, eeny, no, fuck. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mother told me to pick the very, very best one, and you are it. Okay, see, that's the pattern, because there's a 5, and every time I pick, start off with this one, get this one. Start off with this one, get this one. You know what? I'm just gonna close my eyes. Do. Okay, let's just do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are it. That was the hardest decision I've ever had to make. I stayed in the lobby with Damien, who nodded to me and passed me a dust cloth.
We have to dust off the railings and other surfaces before we mop the floor. Is that okay?
Yeah. I nodded and rolled up my sleeves, climbing the steps of the staircase. Easy as cake. Both Damien and I began to climb to the top of the stairs, wiping the dust off the railing as we went. However, a silly idea came into my mind. I looked over to Damien, wondering if he could read what I was thinking. As I expected, Damien looked over in slight surprise before giving me a slightly concerned look.
What if you get hurt?
Oh, come on, it'll be fun. I did it all the time as a kid. Damien stared at the rail and thought. My mind began to wander to how much fun my idea was, hoping my thoughts would convince him. Damien sighed softly before smirking slightly and nodding. Woo! I quickened my pace on the rail, dusting as quickly as I could as I got to the top. Damien followed quickly behind on the opposite side until we both were at the top of the stairs. We both then jumped up and sat on top of the rails, sliding down each side like a roller coaster. There was a lot of thought on the execution, but not much to stopping.
Watch out!
Whoa! Our brakes had become us slamming into each other and landing on the floor, him on top of me. Oh my god. I stared up at him in surprise as he looked down at me in concern. Neither of us knew what to say. I'm gonna laugh. I started to laugh. I didn't know why, but I couldn't control myself. I closed my eyes and laughed in pure enjoyment of what had just happened. Damien began to laugh as well, smiling widely. Both of us ended up laughing on the floor. Damien rolled off of me and held his stomach as I held mine. We were both completely engulfed in joy.
You were right. That was fun.
Aww. See, I told you! Both of us curled into ourselves, facing each other in laughter before we looked at each other with smiles. However, Damien's face softened as his laughter slowly dried. He smiled with happiness in his eyes and a blush across his cheeks. I stared in surprise, my face turning red in return, but my mind going blank. I couldn't stop staring at Damien's smile. Something about him was just completely charming. His eyes had a mixture of happiness and a small bit of yearning. Soon, though, Damien stood up and reached a hand down to me, breaking my silent thoughts.
Come on. We need to keep cleaning.
Okay. I slowly nodded before standing and continuing to clean alongside him. Yep, I like Damien now. The hour of the house party had arrived. In my mind, I kept double and triple checking the essentials for the party. Knowing my dad, he invited his business partners and the executives of the Anderson Company to show me off. I stood in front of my mirror in my room, staring at my form as a million thoughts ran through my mind. It was just a housewarming party, but at the same time it wasn't. It was my chance to show my dad that I was better than his expectations. It was a chance for me to see my parents as a It was a chance for me to see my parents. What? It was a chance for me to see my parents as a woman. What? I think that means it was a chance for my parents to see me as a woman. There we go. It was my test to see if I was really ready to live on my own. Well, not truly alone. I had the incubi to thank, but even so, I didn't have my dad guiding me or my mom helping me through living alone. A knock on my door broke my thoughts, surprising me. Who is it?
Hey, are you okay, man? Your parents should be here soon, so you should hurry getting ready.
Well, I'm ready, but...
What? I'm sure you look fine and everything. Just come on out.
Alright. Oh my god! What am I wearing? What is this edginess? I like it. That's something I actually would wear. I love red. I love that color of red too much. I love red. It's like my favorite color. Blood red. As soon as I opened the door to the hall, I watched as Naomi's and Suzu's faces turned from smiles to complete awestruck stares. What?
Dude, you look hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look amazing. Where did you get that dress?
From Satan! I've had it for a while. I just never had the chance to wear it. I figured I might as well bring it out now. I stepped out of my room and closed my bedroom door behind me. As I walked down the hall to the grand lobby, the incubi stood waiting for me at the bottom, all dressed to the nines as proper servants. God damn. God damn. God damn! God damn!
Whoa, they really dress well, don't they?
No. Yeah. I was slightly taken aback on how great the boys looked in uniform. They're not boys, okay? They're men. Treat them as such. Call them as such. They're men. They are men. They are beasts. They are beasts. Looked in uniform. Each had the poise of a perfect gentleman. Even Sam. I slowly began to climb down the steps with Suzu and Naomi behind me. The boys watched as I descended the staircase one step at a time, like knights waiting for their princess. I felt my face slightly flush, but I quickly shook my head to try and regain my thoughts. Nope. As I reached the last step, James offered his hand out to me and walked me down that final step, smiling. Oh yeah, I really needed help on that one final step, thanks. It was just too steep. It's just too steep. I would have broken my ankle trying to get down.
As beautiful as a princess, miss.
Stop hitting on me. Thank you.
So, are you prepared for tonight?
I'm just gonna be honest here. I didn't feel confident at all. Something about tonight frightened me. I couldn't tell if it was the fear of my dad or of the guests that Dad surely invited, but something about tonight's party left me beyond nervous. The other boy smiled assuringly at me, which made me feel a little better about everything. I looked at my phone and marked the time. Almost right on cue, the doorbell rang. I gulped. I could practically feel my dad's orb from behind the door. Sam and Eric quickly rushed to the door and opened the double doors wide to reveal my parents, both dressed in their best. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Oh my, I didn't know your bequeathment came with servants.
And I didn't know my mom came with a speech impediment. I'm sorry, that was too me.
It was probably overlooked. Besides, who would deny good service?
I was completely shocked. My parents didn't question the boys. The men! The beasts! The beasts! The beasts in servants' clothing. They didn't ask for verification or anything. I looked to the boys, the beasts, and noticed Sam and Eric staring intently at my parents. Were they using their powers on them? They had to be. There was no way they'd be okay with this otherwise.
I guess the servants counted as belongings to the house.
Haha, yep. My mother quickly rushed to me and gave me a large hug. I hugged her back, inhaling her perfume. Smells like Mum. It had only been a couple days, but living away from the ones who raised me was hard. My mother soon let me go and looked at my outfit.
Gorgeous. You look so lovely. David, look at your daughter and tell her I'm right.
Ew. I looked to my dad, who was looking around the lobby like an inspector. I stood my ground waiting for him to look at me. When he did, he let a small smile grace his lips.
Your mother's right. You look like you're all grown up.
Nope. The world around me stopped as my heart pounded hard in my chest. Did my dad just compliment me? On his own accord? My mother was grinning ear to ear at his words. I was beyond speechless. Thank you, Daddy. However, his cold face quickly returned as he began to look around once again.
I assume that you're ready, then, to impress the rest of the guests, correct?
I'm sure impress the rest of the guests. Yep. What do you mean?
The entire board from Anderson Toys is coming tonight. Even the vice chairman's son will be coming. All of them will be measuring your potential.
Oh, yeah, measure my potential, baby. You know what I'm saying? My potential?
To become CEO of the company.
I knew it. Something was off about tonight, and now this party had become much more than I anticipated. I gulped silently, but I nodded in response. I looked to the incubi. Oh, now you call them incubi. First you call them boys, now you're calling them incubi. Just pick one! But they were continuing to be servants for my father's approval. I looked behind me and saw Naomi and Suzu raise their thumbs at me for encouragement. I let out a small breath before feeling my body accept the situation. I felt a weight in my gut, but I had to hide it. As if time zoomed forward, all of a sudden, the main hall of the lobby was full of guests. Men and women in formal or business attire showed up to meet me and see my new home. I didn't expect many to come, but I was once again surprised that night. I shook hands with many officials and executive members. Executive member. You want to see my executive member, baby? Oh, yeah. Putting on the professional face my dad trained me to have. I felt overwhelmed, but I hid it well behind a small smile and handshake. Many even asked me questions. I tried my best to reply as maturely as possible. I had to remember, say what they want to hear, not what you want to say.
So, how do you feel living on your own at such a young age?
I'm so sorry about your grandfather passing away.
Wait!
It really hit all of us hard.
I didn't... Wait, I didn't pick anything. I didn't pick anything. What the hell? I didn't pick anything. Did it just... I was reading the answers. I wasn't... What the hell? What did I pick? I wish I saved before this. What the hell? I didn't think I actually had to answer anything, and I was gonna pick an answer, but what the hell? Okay, I don't know what I picked. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but thank you for your
Do
condolences.
you have college plans?
Jeez.
Do you have college plans?
Yes I do. God damn. I felt like the questions came up one after another. It was tough to answer some of them because they weren't about me. They were about the company.
What do you think will happen with the company now that your grandfather has passed?
Oh god. I have no freaking clue. It's hard to say.
So what do you think of the philanthropy?
I didn't pick anything. Oh, I guess it's a time thing? Damn, because I didn't pick anything.
Do you
Okay.
think the company should expand from just toys?
Eventually, the questions stopped and I was back to being myself. I was back to being by myself. Naomi and Suzu were mingling in the crowds, and the incubi were doing their jobs, so I was all alone in a room full of strangers. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just overwhelmed right now. Oh, fuck! I didn't read that! Ah! Wait. God damn it.
Honey, I'd like to introduce
I didn't read that either!
this kind of
Okay, I'm gonna load. Oh. Fuck. I don't... I don't know what to do right now, because I... Oh, God. Shit. I don't know what to do. I miss so much. I didn't mean to skip any of those things that happened. I'm just maybe next episode I'll go through it, or maybe if I can figure out how to pause the recording, I can do that. But in case I accidentally stop it right here instead of pausing it so I can go back. Thanks for watching this episode of Seduce Me the Otome. If you like this episode, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell ring that notification bell, and remember to die safely. Bye. Okay, let's see if I can pause it now. No, I have to stop it. Anyway, guys, if you like this episode of Seduce Me the Otome, leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. I'll go back on my own time and see what I missed and probably record it again, just so you guys know what happens. I'll create a separate save file just so for that, because I missed that too. I'm sorry, but yeah, bye bye. God, this was a disaster.